fuck?
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off
Got the
we
update
go
on
from
this bitch or
Seattle. Reed gonna bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight,
yeah, they changed that shit, bro.
as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The uniform.
Yeah, they just put all black on. They cut that shit off.
Yeah.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, you got to hang on to that, huh?
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, his helmet.
That's still
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up.
That was a fuck. He knocked it out with his helmet, dog.
Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
This nigga never catch it. Never catch it no more.
And it does not pay off.
They might as well take the shit out. It don't work.
And now the football's going to go over already.
It don't work no more.
15-yard line. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. And a pickup down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Jameis to throw it.
He ain't get the first.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Here's Winston completing a quick throw out wide. Touchdown, Saints. Marquez Callaway.
He don't need no buzz to build your helmet. You know what I'm saying?
Saints have taken the
this is what I do. You know I'm a dog with the Saints. You know this is my team. Saints fan.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
I gave you that. You welcome. You welcome.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Hello. What? What? What?
Reed gonna bring it out of the end zone.
What's that?
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He's got a 1st down pass.
Way to hold on to the ball.
Get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys have played.
Way to hold on to the rock, boy.
Plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are most athletically gifted that we've seen in sports. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practice now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves
no, Jink.
It's a lot of time to put in on it.
It's that motherfucker.
1, 2, 3. This is where it goes anymore.
Yeah. I told Nick, I said, I got my Cranberry because I sent the picture and I was group text.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I tell mine, I'll be calling right now when I get off.
Throw it with Wilson.
Yeah.
And she like,
Oh, you gotta catch that.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And then I told her, I said, Mommy, I got UTI. She's like, girl,
failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
From the other department, he tried
to, it's Wilson.
Get the cars.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 28.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they have to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play? It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going.
Big thing, he's talking about, no, you know the doctor said
against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished a tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing is Wilson. This is caught. Fights loose. That catch good for only a couple.
Hold on.
A big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try the left side. Carson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 5. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, remember when they didn't get points on that drive?
Intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got a...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll try the left side. Carson, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 3rd down, even tougher. 13 after that loss of a yard.
They kept blowing my phone up, and it was blowing my phone up like, make sure you know y'all leave Tommy at home.
Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And Myers able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing 7-0. So the Florida recovery run set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it's a position like they had, You really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
I said at that birthday party, she didn't introduce us to nobody. I said when I came in, the sisters.
Give me a little warmer.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because one play drive, we throw an interception. A lot of people think the next time out, hold the football, don't give them a chance, and we play action. I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling it all
Kamara. It's a room to maneuver. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
Oh, Kamara, what are you talking about?
So far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Alvin Kamara, Charles, a guy from your alma mater there in Knoxville, and he has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the strength of big plays like we just saw there. They'll get this out to Kamara, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good run into the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. To throw is Winston. Steps away to his left, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Winston on 3rd and 2. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara there to make the grab. And the Saints add on to their lead.
That's Rosedale Park, still.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Like, big thing, all you gotta do is go and block over for Brandy's.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And that's fine. I can see him using it through the field.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Somewhere like that, Common Township, somewhere with big old giant mansions is at.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big trip now because, as you noted, the field goal, the way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
We got on that subject because Roosevelt got in next door.
Here's 2nd and 10.
That everybody called Butter. He proposed to his girlfriend that he had been with, well, I believe, after Shane broke up with him.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. The defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over the 46-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Kamara with a first down run, but he's unable to get back to the line of scrimmage as the push-up field is strong defensively. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. Kamara's got the first down. We've seen him break off a big run in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which...
And Winston wants the football. And the Seahawks have picked up.
Bullshit, bro.
We know he's got the speed downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you are closing in. To do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Remind you that coming up in 2 minutes time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a throw here to his running back, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He lets it fly from Lockett, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, he's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to go up top again. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception.
And got his man complete.
Oh, my God.
They find some open field here. And he is down deep in Seattle territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a case of improper form from a tackling perspective, because when you get ready to go up against a back like this, everyone has to be able to understand you've got to be able to slow him down and let the cavalry come to the rescue. They were nowhere to get him that time, though, and this winds up being a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact of the next-gen stats. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
Mama called herself Carl. If you want to call him after Jessica to say that I said,
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Escaping the pressure right.
Wow, bro.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Who the fuck is
Brought
doing
by
this?
DJ Reed. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And he ran the move and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Right, everybody gets conscious. What is this? Now, Yolanda? How in the hell did the street talk?
Final play of the half. It's Wilson.
10 miles.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch.
You say what?
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third
Ball
quarter.
back.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Now I'm crossing East 8th Avenue. This is where Giant Dad.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it.
Hey, he hitting that shit. That's how I be at the parties. Hit.
Get in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it. Here in the stadium, you can just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone.
Ooh, I should have cracked that nigga out there.
He will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
That just made me silent. Just carried a whole gallon at the equal time. Because I think she said Donald had got it. His little thing he was telling us about, this Walmart store.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
You weren't even throwing the big
Works
pass,
it
bro.
past the 50.
Yes, I was. You said what, girl?
Remember, I used to see people have lights underneath their car.
Yeah.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he can only manage to get a couple.
That's
Second
good,
and 8 coming up.
They certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan.
Let's not look too raggedy. You looking at
Excited about that?
It's right in
The
front
defensive
of me.
front.
nice, so, I mean, shit.
From the 44, Wilson.
You're not even...
Fuck!
Fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Fuck on.
Ass nigga. Run this bitch.
We'll go out to the 42-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with
Go
another
ahead, man.
interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
99 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
On that.
Now Kamara.
On that block. Good shit.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Winston.
Got him.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third
That's
down
what I'm
coming
saying.
up.
How you drop that one? That's double coverage, bro. He got to mark
Gotta
both of
get
them,
it to the
bro.
21 here on 3rd down. They'll go draw here. Winston hands to Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. To throw, Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Ty Montgomery.
It's shit.
There to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with a big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in Just go ahead and put that play on ice.
This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off.
And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 75 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. But it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he returns it into enemy territory, down to the 45-yard line.
On the Madden, bro.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Got a man, it's caught.
They still won't playing me, bro.
Touchdown. Tyler Lockett. 45 yards.
This nigga ain't wearing my own play on me, okay.
Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
Ain't nothing.
Carson, they run for it.
Yeah.
And he'll wind up short of the goal line, so they will not be able to get this back within a score as this remains
27-17. He beat me the first game. He 21 me the first game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I'm ready for work. I'm on his side now, though.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
How does that bitch fly off
I don't
like
think that
that?
there's any way you can run back out there and go,
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 183 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on the 200-yard night. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Why you go block? I mean, why you go to the block? He want to knock the block over instead of make the tackle, though.
And the Saints get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Let's go.
So, bro, I'm telling you, bro, next year, bro, we got to get that Madden league going, bro. Got to get that bitch going next year, man.
Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace. Maybe.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first.
You got this white boy on.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower.
Come on now, bro.
You might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
2nd and 3 from the 9. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They run it again with Kamara.
Come on, bro. Burn his fat ass.
They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there. Now Winston. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
We won't smoke. Oh, man.
And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43.
He must rush the offense on that.
It's a big play there for Seattle. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having
a he fucked me up with that.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Rashad Penny from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
He ain't YouTube this.
Yes, I am.
Back to a 2-score game.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go. So when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
Ronell Jackson, nigga.
That one's going to wind up
Just
incomplete.
type in his game tag in. His PS5 game tag. He'll pop up.
Here's Myers to boot it away.
Ronell Jackson.
Here comes a return from a few steps.
Come on, hit that motherfucker.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
You're really big about
to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
Good tackle.
About 3 here as he's out to the 30. The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Play fake. Winston. Looking long.
Oh, that one mine, baby.
That nigga too little, bro.
And this one incomplete.
He gotta catch that.
Throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
I got good bullshit. Fuck around this guy.
Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
I know it was coming. Give me that shit.
Oh, and this turns into
I know it was coming.
It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring. I actually would like this play call better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
Flushed out right. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Left side here, taking
Beautiful! Beautiful!
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf.
He's supposed to hit this nigga, bro.
And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Wilson gonna throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very
give me that!
Out of bounds, come on.
I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
2nd and 10. Here's Winston. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The busy night continues for Kamara. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead. For
yes, sir.
Damn,
yes, sir.
Had this nigga, dog. That nigga supposed to hold that block, dog. Damn.
And the Seahawks will get the football
Let's get
back
right.
in outstanding field position. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit. to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now it's Carson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Throwing now is Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep.
Yeah.
That ass
will
nigga,
be
man.
incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm. But sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Trying to run down.
Yes, sir.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Winston to throw.
Yeah!
Get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here comes the Saints punter now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And taken right on the 30.
Oh, my.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Man, come on. One more stop, fellas.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong, you don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors
have got his man complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
Good shit.
And he can't get a throw
Good
off.
shit,
He's
man.
taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Good ass shit. He tried
So
to
a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated.
Why?
Now here's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Believe it.
And he will take
Believe
this
it.
one home. It's a touchdown.
Don't play on me like that. My defense is superb.
No, it's not. This nigga was supposed to come on a comeback route, dog.
In this situation with the score that close.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happening.
He's got a man complete.
This
And a little bit of a consolation.
steady fucking catching bullshit, bro.
Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros.
Damn,
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
So with a late touchdown,
Point conversion,
but they will go for 2 here to try to make
the one I fucking missed.
Respectable. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the
Big
final
game, bro.
Big.
Big game, bro. Here's running back tonight.
There's something to take away.
I'll be waiting.
But got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point